There's a type of person who terrifies everyone around them. Not because they're violent, not because they're cruel, but because they need absolutely nothing from you. No validation, no approval, no comfort. And that makes them unstoppable. By the end of this video, you'll understand why needlessness is the ultimate superpower and how to develop it yourself. Here's what nobody tells you about human nature. The more you need people, the weaker you become. Not physically, psychologically. Neuroscientists call this external locus of control. Basically, your happiness depends on things outside yourself. Other people's opinions, their presence, their approval. You've become a puppet. But here's the paradox. The moment you stop needing people, they're magnetically drawn to you. Think about the calmest person you know. The one who's never desperate, never clingy, never fishing for compliments. You want to be around them, don't you? Why? Because desperation is repulsive, and self-sufficiency is magnetic. The Stoics understood this 2,000 years ago. They called it Autarkeia, complete self-sufficiency, being a closed loop, whole without external input. Let's talk about what happens in your brain when you need someone. When you're emotionally dependent, your brain releases dopamine every time that person validates you. A text back? Dopamine hit. A compliment? Dopamine hit. Their attention? Dopamine hit. You've literally become addicted to another human being. The same neural pathways that light up for cocaine, they're firing for someone's approval. You're on a hedonic treadmill, running faster and faster, getting nowhere. Checking your phone, waiting for their reply, analyzing their tone. Did they mean that sarcastically? Why did they take 4 hours to respond? Are they mad at me? This is hell, but you don't realize you're in it. Now, imagine a different brain. One that doesn't spike when someone texts, doesn't crash when someone ignores them. Completely stable. That's the brain of someone who needs nobody. Psychologists call this secure attachment, but it's more than that. It's emotional immunity. Let's talk about power. Not the fake kind you see on social media, real power. In every relationship, there's a fundamental equation. Whoever needs the relationship less has more power. This isn't manipulation, it's just how human psychology works. Romantic relationships, friendships, business deals, job interviews. The person who needs it less always has leverage. Always. Think about your last argument. Who stayed calm? Who got emotional? The emotional one needed resolution, needed to be heard, needed to win. The calm one needed nothing. They could walk away at any moment, and both people knew it. This is why CEOs seem cold, why top negotiators never show eagerness, why the most attractive people seem indifferent. They've mastered needlessness. But here's what really happens when you need people. You start performing. Every conversation becomes a show. You laugh at jokes that aren't funny, agree with opinions you don't hold, obsess over how you're perceived. You're not being yourself. You're being what you think they want. And here's the tragedy. They don't even know the real you, because you've never shown them. You were too busy needing their approval. So even when they do accept you, it feels hollow. Because they accepted the performance, not the person. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Translation? Stop needing people to think you're impressive. The moment you're okay with looking stupid, you're free. So how do you actually develop this? How do you become someone who needs nobody? First, understand this isn't about isolation. You can have deep relationships, you can love people, you can enjoy company, but you don't require it to function. Here's the practical path. Step 1, spend time alone, deliberately. Not because you have to, because you choose to. 1 hour a day, minimum. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just you and your thoughts. The first week will be uncomfortable. Your brain will scream for stimulation, for validation, for something. Ignore it. By week 3, something shifts. You start enjoying your own company. Step 2, build a life you don't want to escape from. Most people need others because their own life is boring. They have no hobbies, no purpose, no internal world. So they fill the void with people. Don't do that. Create something, build something, learn something. Make your inner world so rich that being alone feels like a privilege, not a punishment. Step 3, practice non-reaction. When someone criticizes you, don't defend, don't justify. Just receive it. Interesting perspective. Thanks for sharing. You're not agreeing, you're just not needing them to change their mind. This drives people crazy, by the way, because they expect resistance. When you give none, they have nothing to fight. Here's what happens when you master needlessness. You stop checking if people like you, because you already like yourself. You stop explaining yourself, because you don't need them to understand. You stop chasing relationships, because you're the prize. And paradoxically, everyone wants to be around you, because you're not taking, you're complete. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's the secret. When you need nothing from the outside world, nothing can control you. Nothing can hurt you. Nothing can stop you. The chair is still empty, but now you understand why. The person who sat here doesn't need to prove they exist, doesn't need you to validate their worth. They've found something most people spend their entire lives searching for: peace from within, not from others. That's true power. That's unstoppable.